I mean, we all know nobody's under a rock. We all know, what happened in Utah and all of the vitriol that we've seen going back and forth on social media. We've seen that. But C Nasty was having a conversation. I always call him my reality check because, we know how to maneuver certain conversations, and he shoot from the hip. C Nasty's usually the person who texts you and be like, man, damn that blank, and fill in the blank. And it's always something
raw
where it's very raw. And when we were talking about the whole fallout and the way they had kind of announced everything that was coming out, because it happened pretty fast after that, where they caught the suspect and they started identifying him and everything else, and now they're trying to put the pieces together. But when it came out that the shooter's dad was the first person who heard, him kind of confess. And that there's reports now that there's some Discord exchanges that they're looking into because there was an admission there. And so there are people who are trying to kind of figure it out. And but it was just one question, and C Nasty was standing here and he's like, you trying to tell me that if your kid came to you and said, Dad, I did X, Y, and Z, you would call the cops? He's like, I call that cap. There's no way you would. And I think you were in here when we were having the conversation.
Yeah.
And I had to think about it because I'm like, listen, I get, the whole like joke about no snitching and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if this is me being an elder statesman or if this is just me being weak. I don't know how people are going to see it. Mm-hmm. But in that kind of situation where you see an all news blitz going on the media and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody blew up the bridge. Oh, I can't believe somebody then taking out this celebrity or, whatever it is.
Did, yeah.
If it's on your TV and your kid walks in the door and closes the door like, and you're like, what? I think they have to be. Daddy, I just did it. And he asked me, if your kid said, Daddy, I did it, bruh, I'm calling.
You're calling?
Man, listen. And I don't mean it as a joke. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at your facial expression. But, bruh, do you realize? Because if you don't, think about it this way. If I pick the way that y'all said, and I just say, hey, go ahead, take this money.
In my situation,
get on out of here, get out the house, whatever it is. I'm saying when we had that conversation in the room, everybody's options was everything but call. Mm-hmm. And it was tossed out into the room about, hey, take this,
would you snitch?
Give them a head start or do whatever. Do you realize that when them people come to your door and they find out you gave them a chance to go run, we both sitting in the cell next to each other?
You implicated me, though. I didn't say that. I said I wouldn't help him get away, but I wouldn't necessarily snitch on him.
If he's at your house.
If he's at my house, I'm going to be
and you don't tell the authorities.
You don't have to tell them. You could just be like, hey, he was here. I told him that he couldn't stay here. I gave him a head start, and now I'm telling you the information.
Aiding and abetting.
That's not aiding and abetting.
That is. Once you say I gave him a head start.
No.
You said I gave him a head start.
No.
Yeah,
I said
you just said the words.
I just let him go, and I called you guys. That's it. That's all you got to say.
As soon as you said head start, they'll cuff you up
because
they just want to get some more information from you, and they're going to get it really easily when they cuff you up and take you down into one of the rooms.
I do not believe you would call the cops on your daughters if something like that happened.
If my daughter is if it laid out just like I just said, you cannot believe me, but I will tell you unequivocally, I'm going to have to tell. I can't go down. Who going to get her a lawyer if we both in jail? If we both in there because I broke the law and protected you, and so now I go in there, and when you caught, I'm in there sitting next to you, who gonna help us? So I'm at some point, if you have admitted it to me, you probably have admitted it to a friend. It's out there. I can't save you from that. I will try and save you from everything that I can. But now my saving is getting you a lawyer and trying to figure out the best way for you to get some sort of good representation for what you're about to go through. I don't think everybody's going to agree with me. I'm used to that. But what I'm saying is the question of the day, because I was going to do it yesterday, but we had plead the fifth. The question of the day, if your child walks into your home and admits, Mama, what you just seen on the news, I did. It don't have to be this exact thing, but there's something on the news that you've seen that is top story that everybody is paying attention to, and your kid come running in the door, breathing hard, saying, Mama, I got to tell you something, I did it. What do you do next? That's my only question. 888-429-0941. What were you about to say?
This is why Brielle got you blocked.
There you go.
Somebody just said.
There you go. That's exactly why I'm blocked.
Family.
Yeah, absolutely. And family go to jail. Family definitely go to jail. If you a kill, you might kill me.
You don't have to aid and abet, but you also don't have to snitch.
I'm scared of you too.
Nah.
You just killed somebody on TV. I don't know you right now.
Family.
I believe we need some law enforcement. I need backup. Can I get y'all out here to my house? Mm-hmm. This killer just walked in.
And again, I'm not saying anything is right in this situation. In what I'm saying, all I'm saying is I would have stitched.
888-429-0941. You telling? Oh no. All right, it's your freak show. We have a splattering of calls and texts. This out of the 941. My husband and I just had this conversation, and we both agree, without a doubt, we would call. Now, there's a couple other people who said get your clothes because we headed to the border.
Damn.
There's one person out of the 813 that says, I will not call the police on my child. I will go get him a lawyer. I'm not getting arrested for aiding a fugitive, but I definitely will do what I can to help my child. I'm with that. I don't want to aid in the bed. I want to be an ally for you. I can't sit in that cell next to you. 727 says this: if either my daughter or my son did something illegal and they told me, I 100% tell the police, F around and find out. Plus, I'm not getting in trouble for your crime.
This is Michael at 813. If my child did what this guy did, I'm going to tell him to take a shower. I'm feeding them, and then we're going to the police station together. The no snitching isn't for this type of deal.
Jay said, yeah, I'm snitching, and I'm fine. He said, I'm too fine for jail. Do the crime, do the time. I mean, and I know that's half a joke, but realistically, you don't want to be in this situation. You're a protector. You have a kid. Your job is to be the buffer for everything that come at them. However, if you are responsible for what I just saw on the news, I now realize I don't know you as well as I thought I knew you because I got so many questions that I don't know if I might not even be comfortable having the conversation with you because if you snap to do that, then whatever I say to you in here might have. How many times have we seen somebody do a heinous crime like that, go home, and the grandmama that they living with get dealt with? Or somebody could walk in the room and say, I knew these guns in here was evil, and then bang, bang, they gone. You know what I'm saying? So I might need to take cover myself. Now, we got calls here. Let me see. Ashley is on the line in Spring Hill. Ashley, I know we love them, but are we telling?
Yes, we're definitely telling.
Ooh, girl, you know they're going to talk about you. They listening to you. They're going to talk about you.
Listen, I'm not raising my kids to be criminals, and I'm not going to help them get away with something like that. It's just not okay. And also with what Orlando said, if we're both in there, I can't help you at all.
For real. I'm just giving you my extra honey bun. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Right. That's it.
No, I appreciate it, Mama. Thank you. All right, wait, I got Reggie on the phone. All right, Reg, let me see now. What we doing? They done ran in the house breathing hard. What we doing?
Man, after you done already seen what was going down, and you know them boys want to what you got to go.
You got to go. You got to go.
Right. You got to leave.
Hey, because listen. Once they get there and go to question you, you don't want no intel. I told him he had to get up out of here. I don't know nothing else. That's it. Don't incriminate yourself, man. You can't do that.
Plausible deniability.
You love them, but can't take the charge. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You're not taking a charge there. It's plausible deniability. If they go to you and you're like, hey, I can't help you, but I'm not going to call the cops for you, then you're good. You just give him that information, and you're like,
he came through.
I'm sorry, officer.
And I think he had to go. He ain't tell me nothing. I don't know where he went. Don't incriminate yourself.
Wait, hey, Reg, somebody just said you ain't going to get that reward that way.
Hey, I don't need a reward. My child's still safe. I'm going to get them out when I need to.
But the legal fees going to cost. Let me get the reward. Let me turn you in. Let me get the $100,000. Now we got a buffer for your legal defense. For whatever
now
it is.
You out here looking like a snitch on your child. You can't do that.
Yeah,
I got the money to snitch on my child. Come on now.
yeah, I can. All right,
Like,
Reggie.
to keep it a buck, in that situation, I'm going to try to talk my child into turning themselves in. That way they don't get shot or anything worse happens to them. That's what I'm really going to do. But I know my child's probably going to want to run. And so, therefore, at
How
that
do you
point,
know that?
Because
though?
I know
Because
me.
like we just said, we don't know this killer. We don't know this person. The person on the news scaling buildings and all that. If my beautiful little daughter come running in the door and tell me that was her on the rooftop scaling buildings, bruh, I don't know you right now. So everything that I assume I know is out the window.
No, I'm going to be like, son, daughter, we need to go to the police station so you don't get killed.
Son, daughter, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
This is a citizen's arrest.
There you go. I'd rather that than call the cops, because then that's going to put them in a
1-800-TIPS. Are y'all sending cash? Because I need that 100,000. She here.
See, that's messy.
I think she smelled like gunpowder. Personally, I think she did it.
I'll be like, officer, I'm going to bring them in. Can you please not have your guns drawn? Please.
Yeah, they're going to listen to you. You might be down with her.
That's worse.
They're not listening to you.
That's worse than calling them and being like, yeah, I got them right now. I'm going to hold them.
She smell like gunpowder right now. You better come get her. Listen, I got her. All right, wait. Joe is in the 813. Joe, listen. They done ran in the house, your house, that you pay for, breathing hard, looking guilty. Are we telling or are we not?
I'm going to have to treat it like the Fast and Furious movie. I'm going to pass him the keys. Tell him I owe him a 10-second car.
That's aiding and abetting, dog. That's aiding and abetting.
I mean, hey.
Well, listen. Either way, what you can do is when the cops pull up, you can just say, hey, the last time I seen him, he said he was going to go to the supermarket. And he did go to the supermarket. I told him to stop there first.
See, you getting in the plans. You going to jail. You going to jail.
You got to do what you got to do for your babies. And I unfortunately, that's how I was raised to the day I die.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? You ain't your baby. You ain't my baby after you do certain things.
Well, yeah, but everybody does certain things too. But there are some limits and there's some lines, especially what will happen when the news. But other than that, hey, I owe you a 10-second call, my love. You can go ahead and do what you got to do.
Right. I got you. That's why I'm asking, because I know everybody, there's 100 different answers to this. I want to hear what everybody got to say, so I do appreciate it. There's no wrong answers here, because I just got to tell you, it would be the hardest thing you had to do, but it would be worthwhile to really think about it.
I'm going to read this one out of 941. I'm that parent all up in my kid's business. I'm going to know what crime they're going to commit before they commit it, and they're going to feel my foot before cuffs.
Yeah, if they scared of you. But if they out here like this, because this is this unashamed killer. I mean, so maybe that foot ain't going to work. This 863 text says, no snitching is a street law, but this isn't the street. This is home. And if my kid does something to jeopardize our home, they gotta go. That sounds like somebody who pays a mortgage.
See, and I would like to say I would do the right thing, and the right thing here is to get the police involved. But family, that's like something that is in there. That's blood. That's
727 just said it. Family over everything.
Yeah, family. And that's the way that I feel. I'm not. Man, this is a hard situation to talk about, too, because I don't want to sound insensitive and be like, yes, this person murdered somebody and I should be doing the right thing.
Well, but that's why I made it like, okay, we know what the case is. But what I'm saying is whatever it is that you're looking at on the news, it could be whatever, but it's top story. It's on every channel. So whether it's this or whether it's the bridge or a building or people got hurt and your child is like, man, you don't understand. I had to. Sit right there.
Hold on. I'm going to make a phone call real quick.
Why don't you go take a shower? Because I know it's all over you. Go take a long shower. I'm gonna make a phone call.
You should probably put on those handcuffs too over there. Like, that's what you're gonna tell them?
Jay, listen, I know the berg is in you, and you ain't gonna allow yourself to be considered a teller, but you got girls, so that even factors in as well. So tell me, she come running in there with a guilty look on her face, with the news behind her. Are you telling or not?
I'm gonna tell her, hey man, let the people do their job.
Let the cops do their job.
Like if she, my daughter made it all the way home. They tell me what's going on in the news, the news coverage, everything else. They obviously don't know who did it. So tell her, hey, let them people do their job. That ain't none of my business.
So you just gonna tell her pull up and just watch some Netflix and just let them do their job?
Man, go ahead, give you something to eat, take a bath, lay down, man. Let the people do their job. Straight up.
That's right where you. That's right where while she's taking a bath. That's right where you can go make a phone call. I'm just saying, because it's a honey.
No, I'm not snitching on my daughter or none of my kids because they my kids. And I feel I got arrangement, make sure they get go through the world as best as possible. So I'm not gonna put them in no system. So I'm telling her, hey, I pay my taxes, so let them do their job.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I know you want to raise them, but after this kind of thing, that raising is out the window. You got to cut your losses. You got other kids at the house. You don't want everybody in cuffs.
You putting us both in danger.
How am I helping? I'm just telling her, hey, let the people do their job. Me roll over and go back to sleep. I ain't
roll over and go back to sleep.
Plausible deniability.
I got you, Jay. Wow. Why do you know? Some people just they ain't gonna do it, and I get it. That's why I asked, because I know our audience is very diverse.
That's what you got to do. Listen. I'm going back to sleep. I didn't see you.
I ain't going to sleep until you go in the jail.
This was all a dream, but you need to leave.
I am not rolling over and turning over and go to sleep. You a killer.
Listen, I got one argument. I'm gonna try one time. Hey, we got to turn you in. That way, this is the safest we can make it.
Now you're an enemy.
No.
Now you're an enemy because a person who's unbalanced, because obviously somebody's unbalanced to do whatever they have done. Now I'm looking at you and I'm realizing, oh, you're against me too?
No, I'm not against you at all. I'm just.
You want me to turn in myself?
I'm not going to help you in this situation.
So you're against me?
No, I'm not against you. If you feel that way, then you can go. But I am not going to help you get away with this.
See, that's too much talking.
No,
right
it's not.
there.
That right there is where I stand at. I'm making it clear to you. I am not going to help you in this situation. The right thing to do is call the police. So I'm not going to call the police on you.
That's a lot of hoping that a person who is imbalanced understands your words. That's a lot of hoping that person's imbalance that they did what they did on the news isn't still firing off in their head while they standing in my living room dripping in sweat. I don't know if there's anything I could say to you that would make sense to you because you're not in your right mind.
True.
You might not even see me as your dad. You might see me as a op. Everybody against me. It's me against the world. I've just crossed the line, and now I come home, and you looking at me say, hey, you need to turn in yourself. I might not hear anything else you say because what they say, people black out. You might be like, where the hell did I put that rifle? And I'm like, bro, I'm in the house just trying to love on you. No, man, we gonna have to love each other through some plexiglass.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel right here.